Hello everyone of 7th standard. Today we'll continue the same chapter, heat, and we have already discussed that heat is a one type of energy and flow of heat and the factors on which the heat required to raise the temperature of a body depends. These all things we have already just discussed. Now the unit of measurement of heat and energy. So that is the portion here. So first one you know that one, that is calorie. Okay, that is a CGS unit of heat, and the definition of 1 calorie of heat is very much important and repeatedly asked in the exam. So many times you can see that one. So what is the actual definition of that one? That to raise the temperature, okay, to raise the temperature by 1 degree centigrade from 14.5 degree to 15.5 degree centigrade, the amount of heat required, that amount of heat is called actually the 1 calorie of heat. That means 1 gram and 1 gram of water here you have to add. That 1 gram of for 1 gram of water, if you want to raise the temperature by 1 degree centigrade, not from any other particular portion, only from 14.5 degrees centigrade to 15.5 degrees centigrade. If you want to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree centigrade, then definitely you have to give some amount of heat. How much amount of heat you have given here, that amount of heat is known as 1 calorie of heat. Okay, so that is the definition. Next definition, next type of unit is what? That is kilocalorie. Is a just a bigger unit than that 1 calorie. You can tell that one. Here in this case, all the thing will remain same, but only one change is there. We will discuss for 1 kilogram of water. Okay, for 1 kilogram of water, if you want to raise the temperature by 1 degree centigrade from 14.5 degree to 15.5 degree centigrade, you can see the difference is 1 degree here. Okay, the amount of heat required, that amount of heat is known as actually the 1 kilocalorie heat. Clear? In case of calorie, 1 gram of water is there, and in case of kilocalorie, 1 kilogram of water is there. Rest all the things are remaining same here. Okay, so that is the definition. Now 1 kilocalorie is equal to how much? 1000 calorie. You can just simply know that one, that 1 kilogram is equal to how much gram. Okay, so 1 kilocalorie is always denoted by kcal, is equal to 1000 calorie, that is cal. Okay, so this is also very important. 1 mark question may come in the exam. Next one, joule. Joule is also one type of energy. We have already learned in case of mechanical energy, in case of kinetic energy, in case of potential energy. Joule, this definition we have learned already. And joule is also a heat, as we know that heat is a one type of energy. So definitely joule is also a one unit of energy. What type of unit? That is the SI unit of energy. Clear? Relation between calorie and joule is very important. That 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joule, or simply you can write down that 4.2 joule. Okay, so 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 joule. So this relation is also important. 1 mark question may come in the exam. Okay, next part which is present in the chapter, that is the thermometric scales. There are different types of scales are present to calculate the temperature, or thermometer. Different thermometers you also know: Fahrenheit scale thermometer, Celsius scale, Kelvin scale. These all things are present, and their relation is also very important. So one by one I'm just trying to just tell that one. So first one is given in your book, that is the Fahrenheit. That is the Fahrenheit scale. Okay, that is 0 degree Fahrenheit. That is the degree Fahrenheit, you can tell that one. That is the actual unit of this. Is also, we know that the unit of temperature is also there. So minimum temperature and maximum temperature are very important. 32 degree Fahrenheit to 212 degree Fahrenheit, within this range you can able to measure all the temperatures with the help of this Fahrenheit scale. Okay, not less than 32, not more than 212 you are able to calculate. So within this range it is very much equal. Here in this particular case you can now know that one in the that Gabriel Daniel Fahrenheit in 1724 he has actually just invented this scale. So according to his name, so it is actually uh, known as the Fahrenheit scale. Divisions, how many 180 divisions are there, you can easily see from here. So this is actually the 1 each and 1 degree within 180 difference. You can easily able to calculate that the temperatures. Next one is what, that is the Celsius or the centigrade scale. It is also denoted as degree centigrade. We know that one. So here we know that 0 degree, 200 degree centigrade, we can easily measure all the temperatures. Clear? So here all the divisions are there, 100 divisions are there, so you can easily just able to calculate. So these are the basic thing from 6th standard, you are reading all these things. Next one is what, that is the Kelvin scale. Okay, Kelvin scale, that is denoted by K, capital K, you can see that one, that is 0 degree Kelvin. So here 300 actually in this particular case, so it will start from Kelvin. Absolute zero is also there, that is known as 0K. Okay, and here 373 Kelvin is also there. So if you just add 100 with this with any Celsius scale, then you will get that one. Okay, so there is a relation also be present within this Celsius and Fahrenheit scale, and Kelvin scale is also. So one relations between cell C and F, if you just want to write, then you know that one, that maybe C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 by 9. So this is the relation between C and F, that means Celsius and Fahrenheit scale. If you want to write down the relationship between the Celsius and Kelvin scale, then C and K, suppose if you write down, then C is equal to K minus 273 only, you can also write, but or also you can write 1.5. So that means whatever the temperature, suppose 373 degree Kelvin is there, if you want to calculate in Celsius scale, then you have to subtract 273. 373 means, that means how much? So you, from here you just subtract, you can get the actual value. Okay, so these are the relationships. So these are the relations between these all things, and there one diagram is one box is also there in page number 47. You can see that one in your book, that all the relationship between Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin, each and every, they are actually how they are related to each other. Okay, so this one you remember, because numerical may come from here. Okay, so in the next video I will just talk about the heat and its effects and heat transfer also. Okay, thank you for today.